Okay, I'm going to go through each card individually, and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of December 2019 has in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this Two of Pentacles. This is balancing decisions, priorities, adapting to change, cutting down on tasks, weighing up options. Next, we have the Judgment card, ruled by Pluto. This is reflection, awakening, renewal, reckoning, karma, purging, finding your absolution, a cosmic level up, a higher sense of conscious, a sudden realization. This could be guardian angels too. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and with the Knight of Pentacles, this is earth energy, so this could possibly be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is someone who's reliable, dependable, practical. They stick to the rules, the guidelines, things like that. This could be someone between the ages of 18 to 35, possibly. I mean, we're really getting specific there. But if this is not pointing to a person, this is efficiency. This is hard working, reliability. You know, you will have an eventual positive outcome if you stick to something, if you work towards it, if you make plans and you're methodical in what you do. Following step-by-step procedures, things like that. Next, we have the Star card, ruled, I believe, by Aquarius. But this is about hope, fate, healing, rebuilding, rejuvenation. Better times are ahead. It's a welcome reprieve after destruction. You've endured challenges. You've been stripped clean, okay, of things that held you back. This is also about renewed power and healing rifts. Okay, it's also what I call a spotlight card, shining a spotlight on something. Here we have the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, this is a breakthrough, clarity, having a sharp mind, inner strength. It's a good time to seek out justice and truth. This could also be a new point of view or realization about something, and gaining a perspective on something. This could point to communication, blogging, talking, writing, something like that. It has to do with the mind, thoughts. All right, next we have the Five of Pentacles. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is poverty, insecurity. You need to guard against loss. This can also be like a poverty mindset as well. Always thinking, no, there's never enough, or you don't deserve it. This could also be like a time of a low point, or having bad health, or just hitting a low point, all right? But it's only temporary. Temporary hardship, something like that. Pay close attention to your finances during this time. That card can stand for that as well. And this can also sometimes point to self-sabotage by, negative habits that we have. Next, we have the Six of Wands. This is victory, success, recognition, possible promotions. It could be a bearer of great news. This can also be putting yourself out there, being seen, being heard. Again, realizing, spotlight. Next, we have the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, most of the time pages are about messages, information coming in. Sometimes it can talk about little children. It could be little Aries or little Leo or Sag, since this is fire energy. But if not a person or a child, this is talking about creative new energy, a new passion, exciting news coming in. It has to revolve around work or ideas or something that triggers you to make a discovery, to move on an idea, to remove fear. But with this, gather your resources and move forward. It's like I finally everything's coming together now. I can move forward. I can really go for it, get the ball rolling. All right, next we have the Devil card. And the Devil card, I believe, is ruled by Capricorn. But this is playfulness. This talks about our addictions, self-enslavements, our self-sabotaging habits, like drinking too much, eating too much, over procrastinating. This can also be being restricted by our doubts and any things like that. This can also be other people restricting you as well, or a situation. This is also talking about living a lifestyle that kind of is not healthy and having unhealthy attachments to things. This could also even point to no control over your actions as well. You're just out of control. All right, next we have the Strength card. And the Strength card, I do believe, is ruled by Leo. And this is about courage, inner strength, bravery, conviction, compassion, being patient. You triumph over something using intelligence rather than brute force. It's channeling these raw emotions that we feel in a productive manner that can serve us in the best way possible, okay? Channeling those things. This could also be defending against or defending just causes, okay? And it's like stay calm. There's another thing about that card, stay calm. Don't lose your head. Next we have the Nine of Swords. And with the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety, hopelessness, trauma, obsessing over things that are not working out. This can also be a sense of depression. This could be nightmares or things that you worry about and keep you up at night. So obviously you have some choices to make or some options that you're trying to weigh. But this is also, I can see, like balancing parts of yourself or balancing something in your life. And it can be a difficult situation because when you balance something, you're standing on one foot. At any time, the smallest little thing could throw them off track, okay? So it's like you have to be careful. And you need to weigh up what needs to help you stay in balance, okay? That's another thing. So I think there's like a sudden awakening or realization that there's things that you need to let go of that are unhealthy for you. And it could revolve around someone that is an earth energy. And if not, this is saying to you that if you want to level up, if you want to improve, if you want to move forward in something, you're going to have to stick at it. All right. It's like shining a light on the fact that if you want something, if you want to improve, if you want to level up, if you want to go forth, you are supported by the universe. Okay. And your angels are there for you, but you have to have a plan and you have to be methodical and you have to stick to it. Okay. You can't be going out blowing money just because something don't go your way or things are slow. And it's saying to you, guard against loss, guard against self-sabotage by making plans and sticking to them. If you want to heal these things about yourself, you're going to have to make a plan. You're going to have to follow it step by step by step by step. All right. So say like if you're alcoholic, what do? Sometimes they go to AAA meetings. Then they have like a 12-step plan. It's like that. If I want to heal, if I want to move forward, if I want to change things in my life, if I want to rebuild after some destruction, after I've been ripped clean of everything and pulling out the negative, pulling out the disease, pulling out, the infection to make things better. And you can break through and you can have that clarity and wake up and realize that I want to move forward into something better. I realize that if I want to become something, if I want to achieve something, if I want to continue moving forward in a positive way, I need to do anything and everything possible or within my grasp to guard against negativity, to guard against loss, to guard against unhealthy attachments. All right? And it's like you will move forward. You may feel, you may wake up and you may be purging, because this is purge. It's like I need to purge things in my life that no longer serve me and that could easily throw me off balance. I want to keep balance within my life so that I'm happy. All right? So then it's saying to you, if you want to do these things, or if you have a decision or a choice that you want to make, you have to remain balanced and you have to stick to a plan to move forward. And you have the passion that comes from within you to move forward, to break through to something new. All right? To shed that darkness, to shed the things that hold you back, to remove them. You have to have a plan to figure out how to do it, stick to it, in that sense. And you will have victory, shining a light on those things. See, to me, these almost mirror themselves in a little bit of a way. And it's like, I don't want to be restrictive anymore. I don't want to be held down anymore. And I can't let my negative habits or anything like that control me. I have to control them. You know, it's like because you could be the controller. These are both control cards because we're controlling the raw emotions. It can be to you, I'm controlling and restricting things about myself. I'm restricting how much I drink. I'm restricting how much I spend. I'm restricting, I'm making wise choices that will benefit me instead of just jumping out there because I'm angry or because I'm mad or because something doesn't work my way or I'm stressed. Because it's saying to you, you can make a mountain out of a molehill. And it's like those fears and anxieties and those negative habits that we have can hold us down and can render us, cripple us. And it's like, don't let those things do that to you. Look at them. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. With that lion that wants to burst forth. Be brave. Have the courage to face these things and rise up against them. And it will help remain that balance for you. All right. I did pull an extra clarifier card just to see if there was anything else that the universe wanted to say to you. And I got Uranus. 7. It's the 7th card, Uranus. In reverse. Okay. So in reverse, Uranus in reverse is cautionary, a warning that diving headfirst into one's passions without checking, okay, is saying exactly what it is. Don't dive into something. Don't just jump and leap into something, okay? It is a warning that diving headfirst into one's passions without checking to see how deep the pool is can lead to a headache, paralysis, or even drowning in one's endeavors. Surprise is part of Uranus' spirit. Let's hope the surprise is a good one, okay? So it's saying to you, don't let these things ruin you, okay? Because this is what this card is about. We can either let our thoughts worry us and our traumas and our doubts and whatever. We can let them overpower us to where we don't sleep at night. We can't move forward. And it's like you have to stay balanced within yourself, okay? Whether your decisions about moving forward with a plan or just life in general, whatever it may be, balance is important within self. Don't go too far this way as far as like blowing money, spending money. Guard against those losses. Because see, he's like the guard. He's the knight. And he's like, I make plans. I'm reliable. I'm steadfast. I follow a plan. I have guidelines. Okay? And I'm going to guard against loss. I'm going to guard against that ill period of that low point. I'm going to guard against that self-sabotage, against the things. I'm going to restrict you a little bit from making bad choices. I'm going to help you rebuild and shine a light on those issues that need to be fixed, and we can make a difference. We can rise up and be victorious. But we have to be wise about how we do it. Okay? So, that's the reading for Gemini for December 2019. Do you understand this is a general reading? It may not always resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, please head on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. Book an appointment with me. I would love to do a reading for you. I will leave a link in the description below. But until next time, many blessings. Love you guys. Bye.